Jai Sri Ranganath Ji. Friends, today we will be seeing about the history of one of the premier temples in Bharat today, the Sri Rangam temple. Vaishnavas, to go, there are 108 Divya Desams, out of which Sri Rangam is considered as number one and the premier temple for Vaishnavism. This history of Sri Rangam goes a long way back to Satya Yuga. Sri Ram lived in Treta Yuga. Generations and generations before Sri Ram, the whole dynasty of Sri Ram was called as Ishwagopal. And we are talking about the time when Maharaj Ishwagu was ruling, and that is Satya Yuga. In Satya Yuga, all good devotees were able to go to different lokas and meet the gods and goddesses and demigods on need. Like that, the Maharaj Ishwaku used to go to Brahmalok to meet Bhagavan Brahma and to discuss important details that need to be executed in his kingdom. This was happening many times, and he established a very good relationship. In Satyalok, that is in Brahmalok, Bhagavan Brahma was worshipping Ranganatha along with the Pranava tower. Okay? It is a temple by itself. Ranganatha was in a sleeping posture like in Sirsagara, Vishnu Bhagavan in Adishesha in Pranava towers. Bhagavan Brahma was doing daily puja to Ranganatha, who was lying down in the same posture like Vishnu Bhagavan in Sirsagara on Adishesha, and he was in Pranava towers in Brahmalok. Maharaj Ishwaku with folded hands asked Bhagavan Brahma, "Hey Brahmadev, more sufferings are there on the earth. More people need to get blessed on the earth. So I will request you to gift me that your Aradhana Deva, Sri Ranganatha, so that I can take him to the earth and install him there, so that not only I can do Aradhana, all the people in the universe can be blessed," asked Maharaj Ishwaku. Very touched by his request, Bhagavan Brahma gave Ranganatha the deity along with the Pranava towers. Pranava towers was a golden tower with the 4 colors on top of it, representing 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama and other Vedas. So he gifted that to Maharaj Ishwaku. Maharaj Ishwaku brought that and installed that temple as it was in Brahmalok in Ayodhya. And this was being worshipped by Ishwagopal Rajas generations after generations after generations after generations. This continued in Treta Yuga also. After Dasarath Maharaj, even Sri Ram worshipped Ranganatha, who was there in Ayodhya. Now after winning the demon king Ravana and getting back Mata Sita, Ramji comes with all his friends in the Pushpaka Viman along with Maharaj Vibhishan of Sri Lanka, and they all come to Ayodhya, and there the Pattabhishek happens. Ramji becomes the king, and then all his friends are taking a leave from Bhagavan Ram to go back to their land. So Bhagavan Ram was giving everybody an unforgettable, always remembering, priceless gifts. And in that occasion, he wanted to give such a gift that can be cherished always by Vibhishana, the brother of the demon king Ravana. So he gifted the Aradhana Deva of Ishwagopal given by Brahmaji to Lanka king Vibhishan. along with the Pranava towers. Vibhishan was so extremely happy and he took that in the Pushpaka Viman and flew towards Sri Lanka, south direction. On the banks of river Kaveri, close to Trichirappalli, that's where Srirangam is located, in Tamil Nadu, which is part of Bharat. And there, Srirangam is an island located in between the two streams of Kaveri. When he crosses that place, Vibhishan got down to do some puja for Ranganatha. So he got down, kept the Ranganathji down, and he also had a Chola king who was his friend by name Dharmavarma, and they did the puja for Ranganatha Swami. And then when it was about time to leave, Maharaj Vibhishan lifted that Ranganatha who was there in Pranava towers. And guess what? He was getting heavier and heavier and heavier and he couldn't lift. And he became so tired, he slept right there. And in the dreams, Ranganatha himself came and Bhagavan Ranganath said to Maharaj Vibhishan that I want to be here. This is my place. So please leave me here. But I promise you, I will be always looking at Lanka. I will be facing south and blessing you, your people from here. And you are welcome to come and meet me whenever you feel like and do puja for me as you wish, said Ranganath Swami. Dharmavarma, Chola king, also reached there. Maharaj Vibhishan shared this dream with Dharmavarma, Chola king. And he said, hey, Maharaj Vibhishan, this is the order of Bhagavan Ranganatha himself. So how about you leave him and we will take care. And you come here as you wish and do the puja whenever you feel like, he said. As Dharmavarma took charge, Maharaj Vibhishan left happily. He knows now Bhagavan Ranganath is in a place where he wanted to be. So the temple was built with the Pranava towers, in the same Pranava tower that was there in Satyalok. That's why this is called as Bhuloka Vaikundam. That means this is the heaven on earth. If you have never come to Srirangam before, you should. It should be one of your life ambitions to come there. This has gone through a lot of transformation. Because after Dharmavarma built this temple, after few thousand years, in the floods of river Kaveri, this temple goes under the sand and gets ruined totally. And guess what? After thousands and thousands of years, one of the Chola kings' dream, Bhagavan Ranganatha comes and says, I am here in your place, you had to take me out and build the temple for me here in the banks of river Kaveri. Chola king wakes up from the dream and he shares it with his ministers. They say it is a very important thing, we shall do it. So they start searching for Ranganatha. They everywhere, forest, everywhere they are searching, they couldn't find. And one day the Chola king was so tired, he just came and lay down below a tree. When he was lying down, there were two parrots at the top of the tree. They were saying the Veda mantra. At the end of the Veda mantra, they said, I salute Bhagavan Ranganatha who is lying down here. And the Chola king woke up and he realized Ranganatha should be here. So he called all his men and told them to dig that place. And guess what? First thing that came out of the sand was the Pranava towers. The golden Pranava towers in which Ranganatha was on the sleeping posture. It's incredible. The history refers this king name as Kili Chola. Kili Chola. That means parrot Chola king. Okay? Because he understood the message of parrots. It is said that the parrots were in the previous temple when the puja was happening. They used to hear the Vedas from there and they started chanting along with that. And he understood their message. From there on he was called as Kili Chola, that is the parrot Chola. Then he built the temple. This is a huge temple located in close to 156 acres with multiple temple towers close to 56 small temples inside this temple. We will go all in detail in our part 2 video. But never forget one thing. Srirangam is Buloga Vaikuntham. If you have never visited this temple ever before, you should, because the temple you are coming is having the Pranava towers now, which came from Brahmalok and was worshipped through Ishwagu Raja, Maharaj Ishwagu, and then worshipped till Rama, and that is the Ranganatha you and me have a chance to worship now in Srirangam. Friends, do subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the bell. Also, you can get our one dharmic message a day now by just sending your WhatsApp to +1 647 964 4790 to get our one dharmic message a day on daily basis. Just send out your name and where you are from and you can start getting our message. Okay? Connect with us, and now after this the part 2 video is coming soon, which will go more in detail about the temple. Jai Ranganath!